Hi, my name is Sébastien Croteau, CEO of the Monster Factory. Now, I receive a lot of messages about creature voice reel, so what constitutes a good creature voice reel? Now, be aware that this is my take on it. Somebody else could give you a completely different answer. But here's what I think about creature voice reel. First, sustainability. Only put the vocal effects that you are able to sustain for at least 2 hours. If you get hired based on what people hear, they would expect you to sustain it for the length of a regular recording session, which is basically 2 hours. So remember, 99% of all the creature and monster sound are done with animal sound libraries or computer effect. The market for creature voice acting is a very small and fragile one. If you get higher and can sustain it, you just gave them the perfect reason to go back to animal sound libraries, or to never hire you again. Second, sound design or background noises. Now make sure we can clearly discern what you are doing. Adding sound design, we can hear it, or background noises might be misleading or confusing to the listener. I prefer to hear the vocal effect without anything added to it. Third, range and diversity. Showing range and diversity in the different vocal effect or raw vocal effect you can produce and sustain is always a good thing. Sometimes we have to voice different types of creature, and if someone can do multiple characters, we tend to hire them more often. Number 4, subtle and projected sounds. In a video game recording session, you will have to do different types of sounds at different intensity levels. In the short amount of time I will spend on listening to your reel, I want to make sure you can do subtle and projected sounds with the vocal effects you are using. Besides, some vocal effects are easier to project than others, and the person listening to your reel needs to be aware of your limits. Number 5, enunciation. Some vocal effects makes it possible to speak with it. They are speaking roles for creature and monster, so if you can, add it to your reel. In terms of length and number of samples, the ideal length for me is 20 to 30 seconds per character. The ideal number of characters is usually between 5 and 6 because it shows that you have range and diversity. So half of the reel should be pure creature vocalization, sounds without any text, and the rest, script lines with vocal effects. Regarding animal sounds. Now, if more than half of your creature voice reel consists of animal sounds, then please call it animal voice reel and do another reel with creature sounds on it. Personally, those sounds aren't in the same category. Now, recently in a casting call, I saw someone who said, I don't have a creature voice reel, but I can do noises. Now, this answer is for me the equivalent of saying to someone asking for a regular voice reel, I don't have one, but I have a mouth. It doesn't show your skill or the vocal effects you can do. And quite frankly, this type of answer feels unprofessional because if creature voice acting is just noise to you, I don't think you understand the craft of creature voice acting. One thing that can help you when you record your audio samples is actually to use what I call a sound scenario. Now, basically, a sound scenario is just a list of action you will follow when you record. For example, for the victim sound scenario, I usually start with muffled breathing. Then I go to jump scare. Then I go to running hurt, struggling, intense pain, choking, and death. As for the aggressor sound scenario, you can do idle, sniffing, detection, charge, jump attack, aggressive attack, exhaustion, and victory scream. Now, this list of action can change. You can actually build your own. But you want to make sure that in every of your audio samples, if I close my eyes, I want to know exactly what's happening. To show you what I mean about sound scenario, I'm going to give you 2 different distinct examples of what I do when I record. So I will do the victim sound scenario and the aggressor sound scenario with 2 different types of vocal effect. So I hope this will answer most of your question regarding creature voice reel. And if you need any help, you can always contact us on our website because we do offer creature voice reel services to voice talent.